Hello trainers and welcome back to the channel. I'm your resident shiny hunter Kim, and today we are diving back into Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee for something I've seen quite a few people struggle with: making money in-game. Whether it is to buy more lures, Pokeballs, or just TMs and evolution items. Everyone at some point seems to run out of money in this game, and I am here to help you out with this. First and foremost, I do have to mention that making money quickly becomes a lot easier post-game, which means after you've beaten the Elite Four. Now, I also realize that money is also needed way before that, especially if you want to shiny hunt and can't afford your Ultra Balls or lures. Step 1, and the one thing I always do first if I am in dire need of money early game, is to go into the nearest Pokemart and sell all of the items I don't need. Now, I realize that this sounds very obvious, but it is also not a step you're going to want to forget about. Don't sleep on whatever you're lugging around in your backpack. When it comes to selling items, there are a few things to keep in mind though. If you can get a chunky catch combo on any Pokemon, they start to drop candies and berries. And they start dropping these a lot, which makes it a very good source of early game money, even if you are using your highly valuable Pokeballs to catch them. After about a catch combo of 50, you start seeing a very nice return with each and every catch you get. Just remember to get yourself to a Pokemart about every 50 catches or so to sell the candies, as you can only hold 999 and you will get there very fast. Next up, depending on how far along in the game you are, there are 2 Pokemon that can make you some extra pocket money once a day, every day. The first one we meet early on in the game in Pewter City. This lovely lady needs someone to look after her Slowpoke, and we are more than happy to help her out. Not only do you get an adorable and beautiful cutscene, she also gives you a big pearl, which, when sold, makes you a gloriously easy 4,000 Pokédollars. The second money-making Pokemon is hidden away in Fuchsia City. And by hidden, I mean this quite literally. Once you shove this boulder out of the way, this cute Diglett shows up, and he's happy to give you a nugget. Again, make your way to the nearest Pokemart and sell it, because this sparkly orb makes you an additional 5,000 Pokédollars. That is 9,000 Pokédollars just by talking to a Pokemon and an NPC every single day. Not bad, right? Okay, now it is time for the big money hustle. Once you make it to post-game, there's even more daily tasks you can complete to make additional money. They do take a little more effort than talking to a Diglett, but the reward will be very worth it. Starting off with the quickest option if you don't have a lot of time, rebattling the gym leaders. It doesn't matter which one, you can do 1, 3, or all of them. For each victory, you will get a whopping 13,680 Pokédollars. Doing all 8 of the gym leaders would grant you, wait a second, 109,440 Pokédollars. Think of all the Ultra Balls you can buy with that. Now, this may seem like an awful lot of work, but do remember, if you are in postgame, your Pokémon should be quite well off. And if not, spend some time catching Chanseys in Cerulean Cave to get them to level 100. And then we are on to the final daily chunk of money, which will take a little bit more time, depending on your battle settings. But it's another great source of funding, and this is the Elite Four Rebattle. While Lorelei only gives you 12,400 Pokédollars for your effort, this does increase with 200 Pokédollars for each Elite Four member, and your rival at the end is the biggest money haul. Upon defeat, he will give you a nice 18,760 Pokédollars to watch him suffer. That brings a simple round of Elite Four battles to a grand total of 69,560 Pokédollars. If you have some time and some patience, and you complete all of these daily rewards, including the gyms, Diglett and Slowpoke, and the Elite Four in one go, you can count yourself a staggering 188,000 Pokédollars richer. That should give you plenty of funding to do whatever you feel like in the game that day. Does anybody else feel like shopping now? And that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope this has been helpful. Let me know in the comments if there are any topics in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee that you would like me to talk about or explain. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future content. That is all for now. I wish you all a wonderful day, night, evening, and a happy time zone, and I will see you all in the next one.